Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm doing my makeup and showing you how I got this look. Everything I used in this video I just picked up recently from Sephora, or it just launched recently. Thought I'd try it out on camera for the first time-ish. Some of them aren't the first time that I'm trying them, but whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and let's get started. So before we get started, I just got my eyebrows microbladed on Friday and today is Tuesday. So they're still healing and I can't actually put any product in there, which is gonna drive me nuts because anytime I do makeup, I do like a more dramatic brow. I'm really happy with my results so far. They finally today went less warm and more ashy, and I think they're starting to scab. That's why over here there's like not much there and it's kind of getting a little crusty dusty. So for the next couple of videos I won't be able to fill them in, but what I am gonna do is use a little bit of Aquaphor because I haven't done that yet today, and I'm supposed to put this in my brows. But what I like about when I do this is I can actually spike up my brows with this and kind of slick them down. So I figured, hey, I'm just gonna do it on camera and just kind of push them up because that'll be kind of like my own little brow gel. But so far I am loving the microblading. Let's get into the makeup. Some of the stuff I have, actually a lot of the stuff I have tried out already, but it is still relatively new, and or I've like used it just like once or something like that. So I'm excited to play today. I will be doing another cool toned look because I want to use the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty face primer, but I just watched Samantha Ravindal's video on like her current favorites, and she said she actually mixes the primer in with the foundation. So I'm gonna try that today. She said it kind of like shears it out, so I figured I'd try that out. I do want to try this Rare concoction today, so I'm just gonna mix these two together on the back of my hand and apply it just like that, and I'm just gonna mix them together and then apply it on my face. By the way, I am in the shade 210N in this foundation, which I think is pretty perfect. Bag one over the nose with whatever's left over on the brush. I don't put too much product there or on the mustache area. And I'm just being very careful around the brows not to get anything in them. And then for concealer, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty 200C concealer. Pop this underneath my Sigma F03 brush to blend this in. I like the way this Rare Beauty stuff smells too. I really want to use the Lauren Conrad liquid highlighter, but I also want to use the Rare Beauty one because that one's newer. So I think I'm actually just going to use both just so I can play with both. So I'm going to do a little bit of each. I'm just going to mix those together with a Smith 103, and it kind of just creates this little concoction. I'm just going to feather this on the high points of the face. These are a more natural, well, I don't want to say that they're more natural. I don't know. They're not like an electrifying, beaming highlight. You know what I mean? It's just a very beautiful glow from within, but not too overly natural. They're just really pretty, and the colors work really well with my skin tone. I am just gonna set my face a little bit with powder. I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. I have this in the shade 3, which is tan. The packaging on this is so beautiful, and then this is the bronzer itself. Probably for my skin tone a lighter shade would be better, but I make it work. I'm gonna use this double-ended brush from Hourglass and just lightly tap in here and lightly feather this on. I'm actually gonna be very careful up here by the brows so I don't apply too much. Oh, see how that kind of gives like a reddish hue? So pretty. Get it on the cheekbone, feather it down on the jawline. I'm gonna contour really quickly with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. This is actually, I believe, discontinued, so I'm just gonna do it really quick. I'm kind of in the mood to try a new contour product, like a powder. Let me know if you have any new ones that you like or old favorites. For blush, I really want to try the Patrick Ta cream and powder duos. This is what the packaging looks like. It's got the cream on top and the powder on the bottom, and actually you guys told me in the comments that you're supposed to put the powder down first and then put the cream on top, which I think is very interesting. So I want to do this one because it's more like warm browns. It's called Shiso LA. So I'm gonna go with the powder first and then top it with the cream. I'm gonna use my Sigma F40. This is a beautiful color because this is very neutral. Just gonna add some more because it is stunning. I'm gonna flip this open and go into the cream here with this brush and just stipple it on top. Oh wow, that actually works out really nicely. I was kind of like, how's that gonna work? Very pretty. I'm just gonna block my brows with something and set the rest of my face. This is the Rare Beauty setting mist. This stuff is amazing. It smells like you are literally getting a facial. I'm gonna prime really quick. I'm gonna be using the Natasha Denona Glam Palette. This is what the outside packaging looks like. It's kind of like a taupey gray. This is the inside. It's just a beautiful range of cool toned and neutral toned matte and shimmer shades. I did see this look on Instagram on Natasha Denona's page that was just beautiful. I kind of want to recreate it, but at the same time, I kind of want to save that. Look at that look. Ooh, it's smoky. I kind of want to do that. Let's play. I'm gonna grab blend with a Rephr 16 brush, and I'm gonna start by bringing this into the crease and also bringing that underneath the eye. And anytime you access the lower lash line, it's probably a lot easier to bring this up and look up, unless you're just used to doing it and you could just go crazy. I should probably do something more natural so my brows don't look bald. And then I'm gonna go into crease, which is this like cooler toned like taupey shade, and I'm using a Wayne Goss 17 brush. I'm just gonna start building up this color here in the outer corner, start smoking out the bottom, and then go back in with the first brush with whatever's left on it and just kind of go over everything. I'm gonna go back into the first shade blend. Oh, these colors are beautiful. I'm gonna grab a Rephr 13 brush and I'm gonna go into Smoke, which is this brown shade right here, and just slowly deepen this up on the outer corner. I'm loving the tones of these shadows. They are beautiful. I think they're all very much like a neutral undertone, actually. I kept thinking cool tone, but it kind of pulls more neutral. Just kind of pushing it in once a lot of the product is off the brush. Going in with that crease shade. I just switched back to a Wayne Goss 17 brush. I'm just kind of working in the crease here to blend that out. And then I'm just lightly carrying this down on the bottom lash line with whatever's left over on it. And see, it's really starting to smoke out there. I'm gonna grab the first brush with whatever's left on it and blend that out. I am gonna grab my E15 brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna go into the color Lash Line, which is the center shade. This is like a true charcoal color. And I'm gonna start building this up on the lash line, keeping it thinner on the inner part and thicker on the outer part. Then I'm gonna take that Rephr 13 brush with Smoke and start pushing that in on top of that to blend this out and blend the darkest shade in with the rest of the look. For this whole like center inner part of the lid, I'm gonna go into the color Outer Eyelid, this silvery shade here, just with my finger. Looks like this. I'm gonna look down into my mirror so I can see the whole lid area. I'm just gonna start pushing this on. Oh, that is beautiful. This is like a true gunmetal silver, and it is velvety smooth. It almost looks wet. I'm gonna grab the other outer eyelid color, which is this brown shade down here, and I'm going to do the same thing, pop it in with my finger and just put this on the outer eyelid. Warms it up a little bit, adds a little bit of bronziness. I love these tones together. That almost smoked it up even more by adding that. I think this silvery shade that says inner corner, I might mix it with this one that has a little bit more pink to it, but I'm gonna start with this one first on a 239 from MAC and just pop that in here. Very pretty, nice and silvery. I am gonna add that pinkier one, push it onto the lid slightly. Like, I don't want this really all over on the lid, just a little. And then I'm gonna flip it over and go back to that outer eyelid shade and kind of just go over right there. Just taking a clean brush to blend that out. I'm gonna go into Transition, also kind of blend right here. It's kind of like a grayish bone shade. I'm also gonna bring that underneath, kind of blends it and keeps it contained up closer to the eye instead of going down into the bags. I'm gonna take the outer eyelid shade, the brownish one that we used on the outer lid, and I'm gonna look up into my mirror and bringing it up here, and I'm just gonna push this on the lower lash line. Natasha Denona did in that video on her Instagram. I'm gonna push it here. Love it. So before I blend that out, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, picking it up on an F35 from Sigma, and I'm flicking out. So I'm not kind of blending it around, I'm just flicking out and up. I noticed in her video, she highlighted the brow bone with a fluffy brush and I just loved that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try this brow bone shade down here. It does look like it's gonna be a little dark, but I'm gonna try it out and I'm gonna use just any fluffy brush. This is a Smith 230. I'm just gonna buff it. Oh, and I think it's gonna work. I am avoiding my brow. Now that I've applied this very smoky eye, I just feel like my brows don't look like they match, but that's okay. Okay, that brow bone shade actually is working out beautifully. Might go in with a little bit of transition in here. That kind of gives it a little bit more of that gray tone. And I'm gonna go in with a black liner pencil. This is the Makeup Forever black liner. I'm gonna use that in the waterline. And whatever's left over on my E15, I'm gonna smudge all up in the lashes. I'm gonna go into the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara. I've been really loving this mascara. I'll actually mix it in with the Tarte Maneater and it's beautiful. So I'm gonna do a base layer because this look needs lashes. It's just dramatic. It needs lashes. So I'm gonna do just a quick layer on my lashes. I've actually been getting a lot of questions about my lashes recently, which is exciting. I've been using the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost Serum, but I don't use it every day. I just use it maybe 2-3 times a week at night. Yeah, I've just been using a lash serum for maybe 2 months now, but just very randomly. I've definitely noticed a difference. Okay, and then I quickly just popped on these lashes from Anastasia in the Style Fashion. But I'm gonna move on to the lips. So I have 2 lip pencils from Patrick Ta. I have She's Humble and She's Strong. I did use one of these in the Rare Beauty video, but I don't know how I feel about them because they're angled and you can't twist them up, you have to push them up. Both of those things I really don't like, which I know is gonna be a little unfortunate just because his products are amazing and I have a feeling the formula of this is just awesome. So disappointed in the packaging or just for myself, but I'm still gonna use it. So this is She's Humble. Yeah, see the color is beautiful. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into She's Strong, which looks more like a deeper beige. Man, it's too bad that these liners are in this packaging because the colors and the formula is just beautiful, but it's just so hard to use. It's not like a normal lip liner. Lastly, I'm gonna go into the Oh She Single lipstick from Patrick Ta. I cannot wait to use this. This formula looks just wonderful. So, oh yeah, that formula. Possibly my new favorite nude. So this is the final look up close. I love it. I think this is so vampy and so glam. I want to do a more neutral look with this palette too. This lipstick, I can't get over it. This is beautiful. The color, the formula, everything about the lip I'm obsessed with. And the eyeshadows are really great too. My thing with Natasha Denona is that a lot of her palettes are almost too creamy. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but it's like sometimes when stuff is too creamy, it's almost harder to blend just because it's so buttery soft. I really like the formula of this palette. I do feel like it's just a little bit different than her other ones. Love the look, and I don't think my brows look too weird without anything in them, but I like it. I kind of want to add a gloss actually. This is in the shade Cake Shake. Just really pretty little mini gloss. So I'm gonna pop this on top. I think that really tied it all together, honestly. That little shine, that's the final look. I think that kind of just goes well with the super high shine on the eyes. And just kind of tied it all together. But yeah, that is everything for this video. That's everything for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed following along and seeing my thoughts on everything. I've just really been loving all of the new launches that have been coming out. Let me know what else I should try. I'm just in the mood to try new stuff. So let me know your favorites down below of what you've been loving. My shopping cart, I'm just kind of filling it up on MACcosmetics.com, because I want to do a full face of MAC products. I haven't used a lot of their stuff in a long time and I feel like they're the OG. So let me know some of your favorite MAC products or MAC things that you'd like me to use, because I have a cart going and I'm going to place an order soon. So yeah, let me know that. I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for hanging out with me today and I will see you very soon.